What's up, my peeps? It's your favorite host, who's goes DonGamer. Welcome back to this early morning Saturday stream. It is about to turn 3 a.m. It is August 15, 2026. Let's get straight into it. Straight from Primal Officers. Got a couple announcements to make coming in the future. I'll be transferring the much of the SC. And myself and some friends will be going over to Ether, and we're maybe picking Genova or whatever server we think is probably going to be best suited for us to find a plot and just find a plot on. We'll be going over to Ether on the Ether server, so do more content. So that's where we'll be going. I can't talk. That'll be. We're trying to do it next month if we can, though. We don't want to do it during the Erico expansion release or after that, because the servers will be flooding with more people coming into the game, coming back, and the Ether will obviously be locked down from no more character creations or transfers for a while because of the new traffic coming in. So that's what the plan is, to get over there, take a bunch of the assets over, and then we're gonna still keep a branch over here in Ultra, so I'll be run by Walker. So letting you all know that's what we're gonna be doing going forward. Hey Ada, welcome to the chat. So right now I'm in my personal housing. Let me just turn the background music on. Good morning, Ada. Okay, interesting. Yeah, Nix, yeah, we're transferring. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be going over to me and RPG Veteran. We'll be taking most of the SC. We'll keep a branch out, so back here they'll be run by Walker and his friends. Should have come to Crystal. Well, yeah, we're Crystal. That's yeah, we're not going to Crystal. We're going to Ether. So well, that's where a lot of the raiders are going. So that's kind of where we want to set up shop. And I have there's some people over there that I want to connect with too. So this is like, that's what we'll be doing. So wait, is Ether is Crystal a data center? Is Crystal a part of Ether, or is Crystal part of what's Crystal part of? Again, I forget. I always get the worlds and the worlds and the other thing, not the data centers, the worlds and the other thing mixed up. Like I know Primal, you know, this Ether. Crystal is an RP server. Yeah, yeah, okay, that's right. Crystal's an RP server. Yeah, I'm not really into RP, right? Real personally, I'll engage it a little bit once in a while, but I'm more into like combat and content grind than that. Like, though, thank you though for the offer. Michael, howdy. Hey, Michael Maxwell, what's up? And everyone in the chat. So thank you, Alex, for dropping by. Yeah, thank you to Michael and Ada. Okay, let's get straight into it. Aether is known as a raid server, but there won't really be a raid. There won't really be a raid server soon when cross-region party finds. True, I know. But we've been wanting to transfer the Ether for a while, though. Yeah, shut up, Grim. Oh, good. It's a decision we wanted to make for a while. So, what we're gonna do, like I said, we're still gonna have a presence here on Ultros, but it's gonna be ran by someone else. When it comes to Sovereign Arc, yeah, Either seems a bit more alive than Primal, and is similar in a sense. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like Primal, like for a while, like lately, I should say Ultra. Yeah, who's gonna run it? Walker is gonna handle the Ultros branch that we're in right now, and then I'm gonna go off with Ether, and he's gonna. So that is done as a backup, just in case something happens and Ether doesn't work out, or so we have somewhere to return to, rather than have to take all our assets and disband everything on Ultros. It's also a lot less hassle to take shit with us. Right, because you know it's a hassle. There's a limit to how much you can transfer with you, and we have a lot of stuff. So rather than lose stuff and everything that we have to leave behind, and have to deal with, you know, just the generally like putting to waste all the work that our members have done that want to stay here. It's best to let them run ship here. And I would technically be over both, as like the overseer of both those things, but like he'll be a part of the Ultros one. Yeah, it's interesting to cross-server play change this game. Yeah, so yeah, so he's gonna be handling the Ultros one, and I'll be overseeing both. But like, you know, kind of that's how him and RPG veteran Steven came up with this idea. So I'll be technically the owner of both FCs, but like I'm going to it's easier to do it this way for us. Like that we don't have to put the waste, all the effort people put into like the ships, like the airship, the item collection, and we can't take everything with us. So they put a lot of work in this. So I want to honor their hard work by letting them so by not completely dismissing yeah, Don FC2, right? By not basically, I don't want to dissolve everything and put all their good faith effort to waste, right? So they worked hard during the time we were all active at the same time. So I want to honor their hard work and not just can it all. Like that kind of sucked, actually. I feel bad about that. And we did a hard job raising our rank up to as far as we did go. So rank 24. So I'm probably I'll probably leave like a couple mil gil behind in the FC chest. I already told Walker says he doesn't care too much about the gil part, but I discussed it with Steven. I'm gonna leave like a couple mil behind just for them to have a cushion, and then take the rest of the gil and just whatever items that we want to take with us. And we're gonna just basically split into 2 separate locations. That's what we're gonna do. It's easier that way for us. It's interesting how cross-server play. Yeah, it's interesting how cross-server play changed the game. It is, yeah. But we're trying to get into like we're trying to grow more as an FC too, and Ultros has been kind of the floor is lava, right? I was saying that the other day. We were going through was it not Lapis Malis? What's the one? The one in Stormblood with the lava dungeon with the 4 lords. You introduced the 4 lord quest line later. Yeah, that one. Literally everything was lava. So what is? Let's see what's going on here. Okay, custom radium. Extreme none. What are they doing on sync though? I don't know. No. You can't have your power. What the? What is? I just got a notification on my multi-chat. You currently do not have an active public or unlisted live stream on YouTube. Go live and what? Go live and we'll connect to your chat. No, that's bullshit. Oh, it must have disconnected. Okay, bro. What the fuck? Let me check something here. Yeah, that was a glitch by the app I'm using. No, that's... Sorry, my multi-chat monitoring system gave me a false... Gave me some false information. Okay. I don't know. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, no, this is my multi-chat. It was saying that I didn't have an active live stream. I was like, wait, that can't be right. But it's the application was just doing that. So if anything was set, I got a little hiccup on my end. That's what happened. Because I was like, what the hell? I use this thing called Caster Lab to monitor chat across YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So it's a little buggy at times. So it probably just gave me just some like information saying, "Oh yeah, you don't have this." When I did. gotta the R's, huh? Let's go Limsa. You said you want to go to Ether for rating reasons too. Is this the DonGamer21 Enjoy card? It might be because we were trying to. It's gonna. Oh, it'll be easier to get the one together for that. Get more people together. But yeah, that is something I want to do eventually. And it also means, you know, well, with the cross-party with the cross-party thing coming up across data centers, that's gonna make it easier to queue up for things. But for like things like that, yeah, get one pre-assembled, yeah, stack or something, that'd be good. That's what I'm wanting to do. But I do want to do that. That's actually something I really want to do. Yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, weather's been shitty here for the past 3 weeks, well, 2.5 weeks. Yesterday was fine, but like I said, was postponed. Our meetup has been literally just bad weather conditions, and we not want to risk my computer's life on a power surge. It's DonGamer21 Pizza Cat. Welcome to the chat. Here we go. I'm gonna try over the Limsa really quickly. Actually, no. Actually, that's not where I want to go. I gotta go to the Gold Saucer first, because I got dumped some shit off there. Some unneeded triple triad cards. I don't know why. I feel the need to dance before this person here. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, now we go to Limsa. Hang around there for a little while I wait in queue. A lot of people. Unless they trash on Limsa, it's still okay place to hang out, I guess. I say I guess, because it's not always is. Huh? What? What? Okay. Well, they've been watering him over. Wait a minute. Crunchyroll drip. Dude, like she's dressed like the Chainsmoker cat character. That's the idea. Couple. And then the Crunchyroll. The untarnished steel. And what's her name? Wait, is her name Crunchyroll? Their name is Crunchyroll. Dang. But they've been watering like tank program overnight. This is wild. Especially like Miss Mana here has been here for 2 days watering tank partner. Tank partner, as usual, is always unconscious in there, the ether crystal. Dude, like this guy's here like every day for like, years. He's practically the god of the Limsa Mensa Ultros crystal. Limsa Mensa, he's always here. Their deity. Crazy. Are you gonna do the extreme stuff today? I want to. It depends. It depends on how my schedule turns out, but I would assume I should be able to. But I'd like to do it, yeah. I would like to do it, preferably I'd like to do it before like 7 or 10 o'clock, honestly, if I'm being honest. Like, usually when I'm gonna be so tired, like, as you know, I'm used to, I'd be down, yeah, cool. I don't have an actual time frame, but between 6 and, let's say, I want to say between 6 and, 9. It's probably a good time. Yeah, time to do it. I'll try to get some coffee in my system as much as I want to sleep, but if I'm overly tired, like if I'm like overly like just spent, there's a possibility I'll probably try to put up a notification in my Discord server or on my socials if like, hey, listen, was gonna do it but can't. Like it depends on how I'm feeling really, like because you don't need a sleepy Don trying to do mechanics on on an extreme, bro. I'll be dead weight. I'll probably fall asleep in the middle of it. Like I might as well go like this. 7 p.m. to 9 EST is a good time. Yeah, exactly. It is. I did a fair amount of time. Between 7 and 9. Good time to do it. Like it depends on what my day, how my day goes. I'm pretty sure I'll be back home long before that time if I do go out though. I just gotta make sure to try to take it easy, not like push too much. See, I'm kind of like I like a person who likes to stay busy. I mean, I seem like if I'm not busy, I'm sleeping. So, but I try during the like days where I want to stay active. I try to stay as active and keep my mind occupied as much as possible. So, 2 hours is more than enough. Yeah, 2 hours is more than, yeah, that's true. Oh my god. Let's dance, let's dance. Dude, I swear, like my early to bed, early to wake routine has nerfed me in different ways. Like, you know, because you know when you're used to go to bed at early times, you get tired earlier. It was gonna stay awake, but like I said, but generally I try to get at least between. Yeah, you had someone else coming too, but no, not Walker. If Walker wants to join, we could, but like that's up to him. He's been busy with some other stuff. I know RPG veteran Steven is supposed to be coming. So that's you, NX Pizza Cat, and anyone else who want. If you have any other friends that want to join, like they're welcome to join as long as you know we can, get to know each other, communicate properly. Just. Oh yeah, Steven. Yeah, Steven, definitely. Yeah, he's RPG veteran. Yeah, he's actually the one who's been suggesting that we might want to change servers. Actually, because for a while now it's been going on. It was going on like earlier this year, we were discussing it, but at the time we didn't really have a. I wasn't completely deciding an agreement with it, but having two locations makes it easier to do this transition without losing anything crazy amount of anything we have to leave behind. So anyway, we've talked about that. Yeah, Steven, I'll see. Hopefully he'll be on. I'll try to message him later. He's not on right now though. Man, this. That's a nice dress actually. That character has. Goddess of the Hand, Zagoneko Artemis. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing it right. Brianna Azura Grim Partner. Yeah. Steven, I told Steven though he's gonna have to. We're trying to all get practice up on our skills. Like he hasn't done. He's been away from 14 for a while, in and out, so he hasn't had a lot of time to practice. But we're trying to work our way up to like a. I told him the Dawn, like Valgamana, for example, even though it's considered probably maybe one of the easiest ones. Not easy, yes, but I'm on Dawn Trail, like the first one, probably a little easier. He said, I told him, like, just for record, the AoE, what I've noticed, the AoE Cluster Nightmare, the AoE Nightmare, and, like, mechanics in some of these Dawn Trail ones are really going to have you on your toes, compared to some of the older ones you did. Based on my observation, I haven't seen a lot of Savages before that, but I can tell you that, or, like, Extremes before that, but I can tell you that some of those past Extremes that I did play, were a lot easier to follow than say, like some of the Stormblood ones were easier to follow than say the frickin' Valgamanda was. Holy hell, I couldn't even figure out what to do there. It wasn't just because I was new. It's like hard to predict where I don't recognize some of these mechanics. So I'm way out. It might be me that's more out of touch than he is, honestly. But like, we're working on it. I'm training up. He's training up. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, Ragamuffin one looks like one of those. Usually people look at a guide, the whole different type of skills to go through those books, don't know anything like that. True. Looks like my caster lab is giving you a false indication that there's not a stream going right now again. That's just caster lab is being a weirdo program. It's weird. It lies to me. It tells me sweet little lies. Connected to YouTube success. Okay, now either it is disconnected itself or that's a false indication. Nothing happening. I haven't seen it before, but right now it's been telling me sweet little lies. Connected to YouTube chat successfully. Okay.
Appreciate the help. We'll handle things from here. Take care of the Fisher.
He wants to play with a yo-yo. Got this, brother. You should get a hook hand and then wipe your ass with the wrong hand. Warrior memento. Hey guys, guys with my chat, are you still watching? Or I got to check because I want to make sure it's actually not my. I want to make sure that's not actually a real notification I'm getting that my stream disconnected. Because it keeps saying that, but then when I go on there, everything's fine. I want to make sure it's not the chat disconnecting and actually saying, I'm watching. Okay, cool. You're still there. Okay, because I was wondering because I saw I've seen something on my end that indicated maybe it was, you were talking but I wasn't responding because I couldn't hear anything. Okay, good. So it's a false notification to me. Good. I want to make sure you're able to talk to me, so that's all. Thank you for the, Natalie James just joined the chat. Welcome, Natalie. Let's go, guys. Run. Think the win is right. You don't have blue A factor. Locking in. Nighty night, Chubby. Until we meet again, I felt like limit breaking, bro. We're in the chat here, the game chat. La 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 la. Ba ba ba. Dude, I love my Reaper. Trash you.
Welcome to my domain, mortal.
Whoop, whoop. Almost using them for mistake. Whoopsie.
Take more and serve. Carry out my will. Now for something different.
What the? Oh, I know what happened. I actually activated turbo mode controller there for a second. Yeah, the controller's setting for turbo mode, and it's easy to activate and press two buttons at the same time. Certain two buttons, and I must have done it earlier. Yeah, funny, huh? You can direct. Oh my god.
Time to pull the string.
You going? Alright, Bram, take care. You should go get it. Take care. Bro. Time to dance again. Yeah, bro, my controller was flipping out. So here's what happened. I must have actually pressed on this. I clicked down this to lock on, but I clicked this, the star button at the same time, must have. And then what happened is it made it go like say for instance, it does that. See, but I pressed again at the same time, it disabled it. That's what happened. I must have actually entered that mode. Like this is not like. So it's not a good oh my gosh, let's go! Yes, screwing around. Well, yeah, that first time was an accident. Thankfully I knew how to fix it. I can't do lock-on mode, it strips me of my ability to move back. Yeah, well, in my case, I'm better at lock. I disable it a lot. I'm able to disable it when I want to move backwards or something. I want to move around quicker. It just helps me do an extra measure of, you know, getting my target locked on so I don't miss. Hey, power button. Yo, what's up, Miku? What's up, buddy? Welcome back. Well, power bottom. Okay, power bottom. Right. Okay. Oh, that's a button. I misread that chat. I'm doing okay. How about you? Ho 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 ho. I'm doing okay. Just kind of goofing around on 14 a little bit. Mifu, I let you know this. I've been letting people know this in the chat already, but I'm gonna be moving over to Ether. Maybe Genova. Kid been putting me through it. They really, oh, sounds rough. My sister's kid puts her and her father through it all the time. Dang, she don't like. Why are you moving? Oh, well, we wanted to move to a rating server, right? So we could do more content, get quicker queues, and just generally like build our community more. Focus on that. Like Ultros isn't that great for that. It used to be, but back in the day when I first joined it, but not anymore. So we're moving over to Ether. We're gonna still have a presence on Ultros though. My friend Walker, he's gonna be managing. There's no point really, but you do. Yeah, okay. Well, yeah. Well, we're still gonna have a branch. Yeah, it's something we decided on what we want to do. But yeah, we're still gonna have a branch in Ultros. So run with my friend Walker. He's gonna run the Ultros group, and so that way we don't lose all the progress we made on the old one, and we can honor the hard work everyone else that on Ultros put into raising the rank and all that stuff on the in item collections. Because we can't, yeah, you can't miss attacks without even locking. You can't miss attacks even without locking. You can't miss attacks. Yeah, typically though, well, yeah, okay. It's more like a bad. I guess more like it's a habit I got used to just locking on all the time. I've had issues targeted without locking on though sometimes. I don't know why. I thought I missed. It's just that it didn't quite stay locked on the right target. Moved around. So the highlighting, right? You can't. But yeah, that's why we're moving. So we're still having presence back at Ultra. So I'll be over both. But we're gonna be doing a little bit more. So. Join, you can't. So your kids been putting you through the ringer, huh? Yeah, my private house, unfortunately, I'll have to give up that. But I can reestablish myself at any time on a new one as long as I get a plot. I'm just gonna we're just gonna focus on the FG house for the time being. It is what it is, unfortunately. But we're gonna take most of the guild we collected with us, so we'll leave probably a couple mil behind for Walker and then their group, and I'm gonna be over both of them, but like it's like like a CEO, so to speak. But like they're gonna have a branch. He's gonna run the branch in Ultros and have whatever's left over, and then because he can't really afford the move, but I want to honor the hard work they put into. I don't want to just dismantle it, be a waste, and then not everything we can take with us because we have too much stuff. So it's in case something happens, we can move back. That's the whole idea. But yeah, house, yeah. Ultros has been fun while it lasted, but it's just no longer accommodating everything I'm needing. I'm trying to get like raid parties together more, and that's where to go. Fair enough, yeah. Yeah. Like here, like Walker, he just goes by a different name in game, but Ken Walker, he'll try to the other one. So next expansion kind of kills that plan. No, you're talking about the cross data center, cross world, not cross world party, the cross server data center, parties, right? You can queue up, you can get into instances cross, yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure entirely how that works. To be fair, we are getting cross DC places. Yeah, true. This decision decision's kind of already been made though at this point. There's other reasons, like there's also people I know that are on the other server, and I'm a part of Discord part up. But they're I'm gonna be probably running map dungeons with them too. So our two FCs might be end up working together. Basically, you get to play with everyone like me too. Yeah, but isn't it? I thought that was limited to just like for like Duty Finder or something. But just tell us to die 80 times. What? Just tell the die. What do you mean? Oh, did you find Empire right here? You're here. What's SMH mean? I've seen a lot. What do you hate? I'm shaking my head. Why are you shaking your head? What did I say? Did I say something stupid? I'm confused. Okay. Don just wants a more active ERP. Like, dude, if that were the case, I'd probably go to like Crystal or something. I'm joking. I'm joking. I don't think that's Crystal. I know there is a server out there that is like a highly ERP though. I can't remember which one it is. Is that Crystal? No, that's not Crystal, is it? No, I think it's like... Bro. I don't remember which one it was. Am I thinking... No, I just want more active. Okay. Let's see, I gotta queue up for something here. Tis, no pack fell, you know what server. Tis. I don't remember. It's Balmong. It's Balmong. Oh, bro. I cannot skip the allegations on that one, bro. I started off Balmong back in the Roman Born and transfers over to Ultros. So it's Balmong. Okay. So that's why. Yeah, I know it's a roleplay server, but I didn't realize I heard it got pretty bad. I have not, yeah, Don lost his first time on... Shut up, Mifu. Bruh. Oh, God. I think back on the Balmong. I think it was back when I was on Balmong. A Lalafell came up to me and sat on my lap and did heart emojis. I'm like, no. No, thank you. I didn't consent to this. I'm a victim, I tell you, a victim. Hey, Don. Hey, Yuri, what's up? From behind, shut up. Damn it. I think that's probably, yeah, I ran from Ultros after that, Brody. I ran away. No! Gooners are the best raiders. Pizza Cat. Funny. Hey Yuri, what's up? Don. Excuse me, Mifu. Excuse me. I'm not joking, Pizza Cat says. Gooners are the best raiders. Maybe right. Who knows? I've never personally knowingly raided with a Gooner, but that might be true. Both things can simultaneously be true. Oh, wait a minute. They have a clear content path so they can go back to ERP path. True. Good point. They have to clear content path so they can go back to ERP faster. Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. Don, you should play female Lawfell. It's honestly first your whole life. I don't want to play a Lawfell, dude. I have 4 Fantasias I could change to that, but I just don't want to play a Lawfell. It's not my preference. I'm pretty much a cat boy my whole time. Well, I used to scared you're gonna fall for. Shut up, you. I've been playing, but I've been playing for Makode a long time. Makode male for a long time. I used to be a human character, but I changed over to Makode when I was on Balma because everyone's doing it. But then, you know, I just at the time I didn't have another Fantasia, so I just stuck with it for so long. But I've gotten comfortable being a cat boy, so I'm like, you know, it's Balma's fault. Here you go. I gotta find something. Hold on. Let's see if we get the party fire ever keep. First time need help ever keep progression. Yes, let's go. I hope this person would ever keep. Your crush on your cat boy beats everything I see. True. Okay, we got 2 Reapers. Got Mifu teasing me in the Twitch chat. Everyone be teasing me. It's all good though, that's a good time. Your BF not on today. I know you're referring to Bram, and no, he's my best friend, but not my not my boyfriend. No, but he's he just went offline a short while ago. He's gonna go rest. He's with his girl, and so did Arknick. She head off too. Go get. So, let's hope. So let's hope your boyfriend is your best friend. Me and Bram, or Digital, have known like I've said this before, we've known each other for a very long time. I met him during my early YouTube days under a different name. Under the name Flame King 00X. I was very consistent back then with streaming. I wanted it, but then I didn't want it. I was too nervous of everything. I've grown a lot because of him. He's helped me kind of come out of my shell more and more. And one of the first people to contact me after my mental health crisis, after I kind of fell off the radar and went MIA for a while. He's been a good friend. And the... Oh, jeez. Welcome back, Corey. And, then there's the other one is my friend Crunch. He's been a friend a long time, too. During my early PlayStation days. I met him on a game called White Knight Chronicles. On the PlayStation 3. And the group we had back then. Me, Crunch, and... Yeah, pretty nice. Me, Crunch, and Brimstone have been... Out of the 3 of us, we're the only group we stuck together for this long, so it's good. Get some water. I got some water. Drink this jug of water. Unks United. Bruh. What if someone named their FC Unks United? That'd be crazy. Oh boy, I need more caffeine soon. RP. RP. Be right back, folks. Be right back. I gotta go in the other room and grab something. Back. How many egos do I watch on Twitch? Not really any. I guess that might define. I guess it might depend on what you define as an ego, though. Pretty much none. I just don't seem like worth my time. And that's funny though. Haha. Okay, time to lock in Zeralja.
Let the victor's reign be sanctioned by the blood of the fallen.
Bruh. There we go. I guess I need to raise that here. Okay. Not any boys either. You're teasing me. You feel like calling me gay, it was funny.
More! I need
Lock
more.
it in.
What visions are these?
Yep.
Out of my way. Is this my weakness given shape?
Oh shit, they explode. Okay. Alright. It's been a while since I run this. Couldn't remember. These are the top logs right under down here.
With you.
I'm sure. Bruh. I forgot the mechanics of this one.
No limits will bind me.
I haven't done this fight in a while. I forgot how this works.
Along with my pitiful past.
I know they moved it back. There's certain parts of the mechanic I didn't remember. It's been a while. It was the crisscrossing ones that threw me off, aside from the moving back, of course, I know that.
I am the worthy king. There is no miracle. This is my path. I trust only in myself. It's mine, the ultimate power! This power is proof of my authority!
Go.
Creation yields to my command.
That's a tough one.
My will resonates within reality.
Probably should.
Mine is a path. Slide my blades. All is mine to make and unmake. Blade.
Uh-oh. You got it?
Mine is the power.
got this, boys.
Mine is the path. Fly, my blades. No mercy. No mercy.
Good night, Zarja. I know. That was fun. Yeah. What's Torn Mark? I know what they're doing. Nerd. I like eating with them. We got 3 tanks, yo. Okay. We got this, so we got this. Trying to eat Moogles, guys. I mean defeat Moogles. That's what I meant. Moogle pie, guys. I mean, yes. Never mind. Moogles are high in cholesterol, but you know they're also high in protein. It's just a little ball in their head. They're little, those little colored circles. Like, you know. Fuck! I did it wrong. I said the wrong joke. I like eating Moogles. I'll eat all of them. Just a good for me, Magoma. Anytime I try to be funny, I say something that sounds really sus. It'd be like eating a Joy-Con, I guess. They're full of protein also. I ate a rock. I ate a pebble when I was a little kid. Because I was trying to pretend to be a dinosaur. And brontosaurus to be exact, and they ate rocks to digest food. But yes, I eat rocks. Not anymore, though. Yeah. Unfortunately. You know, can't eat rocks. Remember, kids, rocks are part of a well-balanced breakfast, and lunch, and dinner. And a well-balanced budget for your physician. So they're gonna remove the fucking rock from your stomach. No, I forgot. I'm not the DPS. I'm a tank. I gotta stop jumping around so much. Die. Wow, wow. Okay. Yeah, you see. What the? Ooh, look at that Lance. I like that Lance. And the wings too. Gotta get to... Be right back. To answer that question, Asher, before I order back, but I'll answer that question. Don, is there anything weapon you really want, or to get any piece of content you really started to do already, or anything else? Yeah, I want to get into extremes, newer extremes. And let's work right way up to Savage. We're doing that with my friend Steven. We're getting people together for that, and X and Pizza Cat are on board. We might do a stream today, depending if everything works out. But that's something definitely we want to do in the future. Are you wondering what all that means? Nah, I'm pretty sure I got a general idea what a lot of that means. I'll be back though. Machines are fun, yeah, they are. I just a bit of a coward for not wanting to tackle them. But I'm wanting to do it now. Well, not right this moment, but I'm wanting to get into it. After Volley on Monday, it actually was pretty fun. Even though it was hard. Cashier. John Neon Bomb joined. Welcome, Neon Bomb. So this one I would want Agalia. Need to do this right for too long. Agalia, I haven't done this in a while. With his raids though. I think Agalia. Really good for doing it blind. Yeah, thank you. Well, good footwork, you know? A lot of practice on things, so. I definitely could have been worse. I would jump into this, but I'm not sure how long that's going to take. And this is a wing farm. It's a learning party. This one is. When more people jump into that one, I'll jump into that one. I haven't done the making. Actually, do I even have a making stream block? Ooh. I don't have the situational awareness right now to do it. Veil is one of the best options. It's a cool fight, really. These are some new mechanics that Norway don't usually have, like for example, partner stacks, where two need to stack together to distribute damage. Yeah. Yeah, I've never done that, so I wouldn't do when making a blind. Yeah, that's what I mean. So what happened when you first going into extreme? What a guy can be tricky. True. This is also true. Let's get on my beachwear. Take off the X. Can be. I'm lazy. That's why a lot of times I don't look at guides. I'll be honest. I really should, but I want to get a good guide, you know? I used to watch Mr. Happy's guides, but it's no longer for me. I can't really follow whatever he's talking about. And he's kind of falling off for me. Do I still watch some of his videos? Yeah, like his rundowns of the live letters I'll watch. But his guides are just too intricate and too over-explained. Hector's guides are yeah, sure, I'll check that out. You're not supposed to have everything 100% memorized because it's impossible, but you'll have a rough idea what's going on. True. You're right about that. I guess I put myself under too much mental pressure to have everything 100% perfect when it comes to stuff like that. So a lot of times it kind of chokes me and I kind of can't actually do the content. So that's why I feel like I'm expected to have it 100% down before I do it. And always we're concerned the path of running into trouble with other players expecting to have it 100% down. But you're right, it is impossible, and I gotta stop worrying about that so much. So that's kind of what's been holding me back from doing those for such a long time, because I thought I was expected to. Could take a look at the first couple of minutes of the Hector guide. We're going to monitor to see how it's dealing. Yeah, I will take a look. There we go, that's a relaxed pose. Just relaxing for a minute. Dude, I have two necklaces on, bro. I look sharp. Rating is 90% of messing up. True, especially when you're learning. True. You can study it, but you still need the hands-on time to get it down. Oops, didn't mean that. La 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 la. Hey. I'm jumping this channel. Yo, Million, how's up? How's it going? You streaming too? Yep, I am. I'm just the Omega Post King content. How you liking it? Yeah, I've done Omega Post. Final Fantasy 16. Oh, okay. Okay. Your mic cuts out a little bit, by the way. Kind of like it sounds like you're getting farther and farther away from it. Okay. When you don't mess up, we call that a clear. True. Trust me when I say half the people in party power are just as concerned with messing up as you. They're all equally nervous. Yeah, I'm the same way, Pizza Cat. Yeah, it's good to know. Like you, I guess I've run raids in the past where people like they kind of like were there's generally an expectation not to screw up, and people had little forgiveness for it. Like, but that seems maybe this. I guess generally, I guess there's like a little bit of a shift lately. I've been seeing people a little more nicer about it, honestly. Like, yeah. Might also. Oh, I'm hanging around in my FC house right now, and I was just doing some content, doing like some I did some boss fights, helped some players in Party Finder. I did some instant queues, some queues. I'm just probably just playing a little casually right now, just doing stuff and whatever keeps me occupied. I'm just talking to my chat too, so they're talking about how. I'm trying to get into extremes and harder level content. They're saying they're not worried too much about whether or not you know how to do it. Like, generally mixed your guy helps, but people are more... yeah, like, people are more chill than you think. Yeah, there is assholes, but there's not a common true... Like, I was telling them basically in the past, I've run content with people that I wasn't quite up to snuff or didn't know, and because I wasn't 100% expected to... Like it's like generally some people have this expectation you need to 100% know what you're doing on your first or second, or at least your second try, and then they get all pissed off and angry and boot you out of the instance if you don't know it. But like once I got booted out of my first run of Crystal Tower because I didn't know what group to stay with, and I went to the wrong area and they booted me when I told them I was new. That happened in a Royal Reborn, but I guess I'm saying things have probably shifted a little bit since then. I was telling my chat that. Yeah, oh yeah. Like I even said I was first time, and they didn't like that. They were Crystal Town way back. As long as you join a learning party or a fresh party and have looked up a guide to know how to deal with things, there's no one will really say anything. Generally, yeah, you're not wrong about that. I think you're right. They gives a little bit more forgiveness on that matter. Like some people try to jump in. Like I can understand. Like I think maybe more or less understandable if you try to jump into a savage without knowing anything at all and just try to go into like especially not a learning one. Like you'd be like, oh, I jump into savage. I would because that's what they really. I hear that's what they really test. That's the one that really tests group communication and friendships. That and ultimate. Ultimate, holy hell! No one just goes in there. You need to get those. You're the right. Yeah, but I'm just kind of talking about chat about that. Yeah, but you're right. Jamili, what were you saying? Yeah, generally it's good to communicate that. Yeah. Yeah, those Crystal Tower people were just dorks then. Probably. It was way back when Roman Born first started up. It was endgame, and they were just kind of like, well, also back there in the Crystal Tower, we were in Labyrinth the Ancients, actually, but there were mechanics in there where you had to know, probably they didn't want impatience from me, they just kind of booted me out, like, yeah, okay, well, whatever. It ticked me off a little bit, but, yeah. People are just very forgiving at learning parties, even in Savage, you just have to set expectations so people know what, yeah, that's true, at least you communicate it. Like it differs from group to group. If you're jumping into a hardcore completionist group or they really want to complete it and they're just yeah, you know, you don't. But if you're learning, if it's a learning party, there's a little more leeway there, especially with communication. You gotta communicate, like you said, Jimmy, you gotta communicate new, you know, so that they understand that. Yeah. Every once, I just had more than a few occasions where I encountered people that had no patience for me whatsoever, like dying like more than twice, and they just lose their shit. So that's in the past. So I guess that kind of stuck with me for a while. I used to play games like DC Universe where it's like you had no chance of getting into a party at all unless someone carried you, and very little anyone was willing to carry you. Even this didn't matter if you're new or not. So they didn't care if your item level didn't meet the player requirement for an item level. They say absolutely not. We're not bringing you in. Can't carry. Not even the Kondak. Well, Kondak, to be fair, Black Adam during those days was really tough, and like one weak link was enough to kill the entire party repeatedly, and you not be able to pass. So I get it, but like, dude, it was toxic. Putting someone out Crystal Tower is nuts. You don't need all 8 people alive. Well, back during the day, the mechanics were a little less forgiving. But yeah, it was. Yeah. What's up, you million? Took care of what? Okay, cool. Yeah. Just enjoy learning parties, get mad, and like, yeah, you can always make your own parties and people can go join. Yeah, true. Get the sex within the town and just. People who join a learning party get mad at Weiss looks like the clown. Not wrong about that. If it's a learning party, it's pretty expected. Something like fresh learning blind, and there's literally zero expectations. Yeah. Yeah, because they're all learning it. And some people like to play like that. Honestly, I've seen some people that join a party, they want to learn it by experience rather than by looking at a guide, or even if they look at a guide, they rather get it and master it. People can't kick you if you're party lead. True. Bro, they could just leave, yeah. Is that what you said, 2 million? True, if they don't like it, they can leave, and then you can do that. But the learning party, like I think the only time I can see myself bailing out of a learning party is if one or more of the roles is like making mistakes that is just like, and actually I like doing streams like, yeah, or is making mistakes that are not really mistakes, it's just like lack of wanting to communicate with the team or cooperate, and their actions are deliberate and they're directly causing the failure of the entire run over and over again, and they don't want to communicate or give any instructions, and they just get all pissy about it. Like, but that's a whole other element, you know. Like we've definitely seen those, you know. Like they don't want to communicate. They don't want to turn on, like maybe they don't want to turn on tank stance, and they're just like making like just toxic behavior. Like it's not like just like basic mistakes. It's like zero, and it don't want they like, for instance, someone said to go in the game, they say something like, "Oh, I'm just gonna play it like this. I know there's a certain rotation, and I just want to do my own rotation." They're trying to experiment on, yeah. People not being a team player is a quick. Yeah, you gotta be a team player. The difference between learning and just not being a team player. Yeah, definitely not. Huh? Yeah. Hold on, your mic is really cutting out a lot. Actually, I don't think it's because you're typing either. Yeah. Well, maintaining off tank, the off tank is a support tank. Yeah, you switch. Like me as a warrior, I'm technically, well, I can be main tank, but they're going to be switching it to an official off tank later. Yeah, like, yeah, you want to work as a team, yeah. Like, tank swapping is one thing, you can make mistakes there. I'm talking about basically someone who basically does everything that kills the team, and they just don't have a good, they're not a team player. They ignore every set of instructions, mechanics, and just gotta get the team kill repeatedly, and then make an issue about it when you tell them, hey, listen, you can do this, and they tell you to fuck the hell off, you know? Like they just get mad about any sense of direction. They just keep killing team. That's called not being a team player. But yeah, I get what you're saying, Jim. Really now, I just talk about like, yeah, like, see, I know, like, as a tank, if there's a stack tank buster, I stack, Now I'm not good at this, I must practice at this, but if there's a if I have to tank swap with someone, basically they have too many debuffs, I swap out with them, and then you're supposed to swap back once the main tank's debuffs are gone, and you swap back. You know, like you change aggro. The main tank, the boss focuses on you. That's called tank swapping. Correct me if I got that wrong, though. Yeah. Hey. Yeah, I know. If he's going in and out like big time. Like it sounds like you're going like this and. Oh. Yeah. Okay, behind. Huh. You could have voice. You could have something on Discord. Yeah. Try to keep people. Yeah, like you're going away from the mic or something. Yeah. And the whole rest. Yep. Depends on what fight swaps. Sometimes after a swap, you keep it for a while. Yeah, you're talking about the aggro. Yeah, true, it depends. Or are you talking about the aggro? Is he talking about the aggro? Maybe it depends on what you're doing. Yeah, or are you talking about more than that? Yes, yeah, okay, cool. So I think this expensive extremes you can do either keep it or give it back. I think it also depends on what you're doing too. Like, I notice when I run into certain missions that I'm not really fighting the boss for aggro. It doesn't really matter too much with this experience is some of its content, but there's other things where like you don't want to be definitely don't want to be fighting aggro. Actually, you never want to do that. Like you pulling the boss back and forth and moving it all over the place. That's terrible. That's the one. That's why you should have at least one tank that has at least the tank stance on, and then yeah. I've seen players like give a party because they're trying to fight it for aggro. Yeah, I'm in a party chat with a friend right now, guys. I just kind of have like a multi-way conversation going on here, so I'm talking to him and you guys. These extremes don't require that much tank shenanigans. You don't require that much tank shenanigans. It's more an ultimate or a late tier savaging. I can see that being a thing. Yeah, definitely. Like because there's the less forgiving. They're less forgiving. Yep. Cool. Thank you, chicks. Yeah, I can hear you. I'll keep an ear out for it to see, make sure it's still going. Like it's good one moment and then it goes into doing that. So right now it seems okay. You don't really have to have a dedicated NG, no T, so savage and all that. Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, that's what happened. Million, what server, are you on Ether, or what do you want again? Oh, you're on Caxar, that's right, you're on Caxar. Yeah, because my FC, I was telling people this, my FC is moving over to, Ether soon. And I'm going to be over there, so I won't be on Ultros, but I also have an Ultros branch still back here with the people that didn't come with me. So we're kind of have like we're setting up branches in different servers, you know. We're expanding, but also it's a pain in the ass to take all your stuff with you, and not leave something behind having to be sacrificed. So we're cutting the least amount of our losses this way. But yes, I'm going with my personal group of friends over there, and my other group of personal friends are gonna stay back on deck. Don't want to transfer or can't. I'm gonna stay in Ultra. So I'm going for instance, I'm going over there with my friend Steven, my friend Steven, and anyone else. I think anyone else that's willing to go with us. We're gonna doing that, and we're gonna just start over on that one, and then work our way up. I have a friend named Wing. He's gonna be. I'm transferring my whole character over there because I want to get into that's a raiding server. Now, as far as party finders, now that the people are saying a lot of times it's not really gonna matter. Yeah, I'm trying to going over the ether, Asher. People are saying that because of the Evercold, in a while it's not gonna matter because you'll be able to go from party finders and do the roulettes, but I just want to officially I've been wanting to officially establish myself in Ether, and the decision's kind of already been made that we're going to do that. So we're going to have like 2 branches, one on Ultros, one on Ether, and I'm going to try to build up a group on Ether, and I think I might have a better luck of getting members on a raid-focused, raid and dungeon and content doing focus FC. Ultros is kind of like more on the lines of a guys, what would you say Primal Ultros is more known for these days? I know Ether's known for raiding and stuff, but what is Primal Ultros you think is most widely recognized to be more focused on? Because I see like a lot of PvP. Oh, okay, yeah, because I'm not really a PvP. Don gonna hang out with all the cat girls with the ultimate weapons. And that's funny. Probably not wrong about that. No, I'm not really ready to do ultimate though. Like that's a crunch that is gonna take a lot of time and practice and near flawless execution to get that done. But maybe someday, if I really feel like I want to do that. But we're gonna work. I'm basically gonna go on there. We're gonna do extremes, savages, and try to get us stacked together on there. It's going to take a while to build back up again, but I think there's the more chance for us to grow in the way we want to grow by doing what we're going to be doing. So, oh yeah, that's what I mean. I don't want to start a new character. I'm fine with playing with just Emilius here. Like that's been my favorite. That's been my character since Realm Reborn, and I put a lot of time and work into it. And like if I do create another tune, it'll probably just one I could just pop it. Well, no, actually I don't even do that. I'm still gonna be technically over the Ultros branch. I'm just not gonna be the one, FC leader of it, but I'm gonna be like a sort of like, I guess you say, look at it like this. This is the only terminology I can think of that pops in my head. But like I jokingly say it, but like a CEO, you're over multiple locations over an entire group, right? So the person I'm putting in charge is someone I trust. So in case something happens and I have to go back there, or maybe just whatever, something happens, I have to go back there. Like at least there's somewhere to return to, and we don't like relinquish everything, all the hard work everyone that stays back on Ultros did. So that's the idea of why we're keeping like have 2 locations over Extreme. Extremes here. Right. Extremes. The I might be going. I'm thinking about going. I'm going to talk to my friend Steve about this, but I'm thinking of going to Genova. I think I'll go to that one. Okay, name your new character. Name your new character DonGamer, bro. Like I could do that, but I like my character's name right here. But if you want to know what my DonGamer. Oh, I'm on Genova. Genova's nice. Yeah. There is a VTuber I know. I'm in her server. She's on offer. She's pretty nice. I was gonna think of doing some maps with her group in her FC. When I bring my FC over, and we'll just do some kind of joint operations or something. I'll discuss it more with her, and I'm gonna discuss it with my with my other officers about, you know, joint operations with their FC. You know, maybe get a link shell together. We'll do stuff like that together. So while they're there, that there's already someone I can run with. Yeah, call your FC Don Gamer time. Oh man, I think I'm well, I mean, as long as the FC's not chosen, as long as the FC's not, like, the name's not chosen, it's not like some inappropriate characters or something, like a non-user characters can't use or something like inappropriate name, I think it's fine. I've seen some pretty crazy name configurations though. Some are pretty funny. And some are obviously going to be subject to a change or account ban account bans if they leave their names like that. If they or something, you know, it depends. What do you mean by, is that what you mean by picky? Well, you can't name. You can name. I'm like saying. I thought of naming the new FC called Sovereign. Like my FC is called Sovereign Arc, right? I was thinking of naming Sovereign Arc Ether or Sovereign or naming it after the world we're on, like Sovereign, like for instance, Sovereign like Arc Ultra, Sovereign Arc Genova. But I'm not sure we can use those names, those world names in the configuration or not because it's a server name. My friends had to change their FC name after a year. Ooh. How many letters can NFC have? Might have to go with Donga. But yeah, I know, right? Well, I think a DonGamer would work, but like we might go. Yeah. All right. So I'm thinking we might go with either Sovereign, or if the name is taken, we might go with Sovereign Arc Eclipse or Sovereign Veil. Maybe and maybe just Sovereign. Or we might have if the name is taken, we might have to do a name change. If not, I suggested me and Steven discuss this. We could probably do like maybe give ourselves like Sovereign Arc Alpha, Beta, Gamma. You know, just something like that. That we can't use. We have other ideas. We have ideas we're gonna go with, but I'm hoping not to have to change the name really too much. Ultimate Beta Male, come on. Oh man, yo, I think that would be an insult to me and anyone in the FC to call it that. Ultimate Beta Male. Bro, my hair is a mess. It really does look like I did roll it about a couple hours ago, but I think by this time it's gonna be better. It's my headset messing up my hair, bro. Like my hair looks like I just roll out of bed, and I'm like, my energy levels dip sometimes, so it looks like I just literally am ready to go to sleep. Not quite ready. Yeah, I want to keep going. Yeah. Oh, my hair's not long. It's just a mess looking. Like on the top, it's all like spiky and kind of disheveled in the back. Dude, I saw a filter of what I would look like with if I was shaved bald, and I don't look good. I look like years older, and I look like, bro, I look like I look like a creepy bald guy with the Instagram filter showed me like a. Well, not Instagram filter. It was a. I can't remember what was it. Was the other app, not Instagram, but like it was a filter. I looked at, tested, sent a picture for friends. I was like, no, and I'm like, just kidding, bro. I didn't shave my head as a filter, but like, it looked terrible. Like, I look like a creep. I look like a growing afro. I do. My hair can't grow into an afro. I'm more like my hair's. I'm more like my hair. The way my hair grows out, I'm more like to look like a more whacked out hair version than Rick from Rick and Morty, or like a mad scientist, or like a grizzly caveman, something like that. Close. I'd say the caveman more. How old are you? You're not 70. You're kidding, really? Oh. Dude, you don't even, your voice doesn't even sound like a 70. You sound like younger than that. Like a lot younger. I know, bro. I thought you were serious because I met, let me get this straight. I've met people that look younger, but that look younger, but clearly aren't. They aren't. Like I know a friend. He looks okay. He looks like he's like 14, but dude, the dude's in his 30s. It's crazy, you know. So I'm thinking to myself, like, what other kind of curveballs is life gonna throw me? Well, I'm 37. How old are you? 39? Oh, oh, you are older than me by 2 years. Yeah, okay. See, because honestly, like I said, I've met people whose voice sounds nothing. The appearance and the voice, like, it totally like gives a different impression, right? Like, I was saying if you like sound like you're that old and you sound that young, damn, dude. I was saying like I thought you were being serious for a second. Like, I'm not really good at picking up jokes all the time, dude. I'm sorry about that. Monotone, yeah. Oh, bro, dude, I have a friend named Wing. He comes across as an asshole all the time. Well, sometimes he is being one, but sometimes he comes across as an asshole when he says things a certain way. When he means like fine, whatever. Yeah. So like, but he's not being rude. It's just how he talks. Now he's from Australia, so they have a little bit more of that kind of, I guess, the way to speak. Because you can be a little bit misleading. At least the ones I met. Like, but like you know, like certain. Let's say I'll use vocal mannerisms, right? That's the only way to describe it, right? But I don't know. But he comes across. He says sometimes he gets in trouble when he says something. People think he's being rude, but he's not. It's just kind of his delivery is very flat, especially when he's telling jokes. It sounds like he's being serious. So I get it. Like, I've met people like that. It just I never got used to it. It throws me for a loop, right? Because like I read a lot into people's way. It's people. A lot of people read into like how people respond and how they sound and like. But that can be very misleading sometimes. Everyone's different, so it's just there's a general idea of how people interpret certain things, I guess. But yeah, you say it kind of gives the wrong impression a lot. How your voice comes across emotionless. Yeah, I can imagine that happening. I can see that. In what location? Where are you in like what part of the game? Wait, crystal, or are you trying to tune to an etherite current? Oh yeah, those are. Yeah, they're annoying to track down. What if I got a wig that I can't really grow an afro in my hair. It would take too long and it wouldn't come out the way. But what if I got a wig that looked like an afro? And I'll do that when No, you know what I'll do? I'll go do that when I go to play. No, I should wear an afro wig. I should go get an afro wig when I go to play Pictomancer. Like, you'll fight me for that? Oh, okay. Alright. Like, oh, quick. I'll make some great paint with that afro, dude. Donald Trump here. No, I'll do that when I talk about kicking all the lava pellets out of your ears. I'll do that. I'll become a lava pellet, and I'll kick all the lava pellets out of your ears. Yeah, wearing a Donald Trump wig, toupee. That would be crazy, dude. That'd be funny though. I'm sure some people. The only way you won't find it funny is if you get pissed off using one of those things. Does that count as political commentary? I don't think so. That's a joke. I'm an evil bastard. Bro. I gotta find something. Actually. Delskate 3.0, tank only if you're trying to get EL. Let's do it. Wow, 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 wow. La, 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 la. Oh, I see. I'm back from it. You know that feeling when you all the YouTube videos you need to enjoy your youth are anywhere from 13 or enjoy your youth are everywhere from 13 or 18 years old. You're feeling old. Yeah, some of those older video videos are pretty funny. Not a lot of things now are just as funny as they are when we were growing up. Huh? Gotta do this. I know if they gotta do the extreme. I was in a knock party and we please praise for a while. Some of those were pretty good. No words can describe the feeling of realizing how cringe you were as a kid. Speaking for myself. Oh no! How many you need from out? Yeah, they're doing the wrong one. They're doing the standard difficulty and they're not doing the oh. Okay. Yeah, I thought they were doing that. Okay. I have no clue then how long it takes to do that. Or tank mount. Oh, I know I can do auto skip, I just don't do that. I like watching the cutscene sometimes. You can check and see how you're partying. Yikes! Bruh. That's not. No, I was just talking. You could just message. Oh, sorry, I wasn't reading the comment. Ribbit. They're trying to taunt him out. Take him out. I'm gonna have to bail out of this party, dude. I didn't realize it's that far off. I'll be doing this for several hours. Feel bad for having to do this again. No, I just don't want to do the same one for 2 hours. It's not my kind of... not this one. Oh man, I feel bad I did bail out of that one. It's a tank. They're going with a tank now. I have 73 out of 200, so I would have to do it a bunch of times, over and over and over and over. It's just, God, it's gonna the grind's gonna kill me to do it that way. I'd rather do it the more natural way. I don't know how people can farm that. Yeah, they're going for it's an achievement they're going for, and like They got two tanks there that could easily handle that one by themselves. I'm synced. They don't need me there. Right. Well, that's what they're doing. They're doing not a savage. They're doing like the Delta skate, right? But they're going in unrestricted, so they should be able to pass that with just 1 or 2 tanks easily. So they did a few times. It's just the grind is tedious. Very easy. It's very easy. It's just boring. No, they're going into a lower level quest, like a level 70 one as level 100. Now it's easy. It's just that it's going to take a bunch of tries, like for the next 1 hour or 2, just to get that 200 completion. Like I'm at 70% completion. I don't know how long they've been at it, where they're at, but we would be there for a long time. Stress should last less than 30. I know, but I have no patience for like 30 seconds plus like 100. More than 100 times. Like, I'm gonna get bored really badly. Oh. Oh, I got a... Oh, hold on. Wait, I got a bunch of stuff in my inventory that I've never claimed. Hold up. I'm so stupid. I didn't realize I could grab it from here. Hi. Oh god. Ew. always hated that in C-Tron. We got the battle bear. Here we go. Look at the bear. Yeah. I didn't realize I could farm the achievement. I get straight for achievements. The amount to claim it there. I always went to the NPC in Gridania for that. But I guess the old way. Really? Never seen that. The barbecue ice cream thing sounds like a high school cafeteria experiment. Oh. Hey stream, I'm gonna head out now actually. I'm gonna get some breakfast. I know I don't have work today, but I've run out of ideas what to do as of the moment, and I'll try to do this again later maybe. So peace out, have a good one.